Hello Internet, around here I go by Cat of Diamonds and welcome to my FannishReviews. Here is my May wrap-up video, a good week into June. Again, I have so many other videos that need to be posted as I'm filming this, so who knows where, when, what, when up, when. I am, however, in my new room, in my new background. I'm still messing with it and deciding if I like it, so you might toggle between this room and that room in the next few videos because... So let's just get into it. Those back there are the books that I'm talking about in this video, so right there. Let's take the one off the top. At the end of April, I was reading The Dark World by Cara and Shultz, and I finished it as the first book in May. Most of the books that I've been reading now are my bus books where I read to and from work or on my work break. So it was a very enjoyable book to kind of pick up and put down. I really liked that there was a different mythology between demons and other worlds and our worlds, and that the Dark World is actually the, oh, I guess that's a spoiler. Okay, spoiler alert, the Dark World is actually the absolute opposite of our world. So if you kind of think as a mirror world but run by demons, kind of like how you can see here on the cover, here's us, and then here's the fiery demon world, which I just noticed. So well done, cover designers. I also liked the idea of the war between the demons and the warlocks invading our world and all of the other little subplots that were in here. It was just an enjoyable little read to pick up and put down, and I'm glad that I won it in a giveaway. It's the first book in a series, so I will be looking for book 2. The next book I finished this month was Shadow Study by Maria V. Snyder, which is either the 4th book in a series or the 1st book in the series, with however you organize her books in your mind. Maria V. Snyder has written 9 books previously set in this world, and the very first trilogy in this world that she wrote was based on Yelena, and Yelena is back in the Shadow Study, and it was quite enjoyable. It did take me a little bit to get back into her point of view and the story surrounding Yelena because it had been so long since I had read Yelena's stories. Like, I think these started like 10 years ago, so oh my goodness, so good. Moving on to This Song Will Save Your Life by Leela Sale, and it has a standalone review. However, I don't know if the standalone review I filmed is posted to this channel. If it is, you'll see the preview playing right here, and there will be a link in the description, of course. So moving on, since it's got its own review. The 4th book I finished this month was The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I am a big fan of The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, which was the first Holly Black book that I read, and this was still very good. I don't think I liked it as much as Coldest Girl in Cold Town, but I still really liked it a lot. I generally am wary about stories regarding Fae, but when it was Holly Black, I knew that I was going to buy it immediately, not just borrow it, and that's what I did, and I really enjoyed it. I really love that her genre books are actually set in reality, or so I guess they're magical realism, except for their like genre realism. The treatment of GLBT characters in the story was thumbs up, completely cool, and I would recommend it, absolutely. And finally, the other book I just finished was Love You, Hate You, Miss You by Elizabeth Scott. Very good contemporary. This is just one of those books that I'd heard of someone sometime say something about it that I didn't really remember, but when it was on Book Outlet for really cheap, I added it to my order. The main character, Amy, has lost her best friend Julia, and the chapters in between the chapters are letters to Julia, and as you read through this book, it is Amy struggling with the aftermath of a tragedy regarding her and Julia. And you learn about what officially happened and what the tragedy really was about and how it came to occur and whose fault it was and all that fun stuff as you're reading the book. It is really short. I started it on the bus ride in on one day and then finished it over breakfast the next day, so I really just read this book so quickly because I got so into it and I was able to just take it in. I don't know what that was, but that's what I did when I was reading it. So here we are, the 5 books of this month. I think I did a pretty good job considering how busy I was with the first full month of working at my 40-hour-a-week job, as well as going to Denver Comic-Con over the weekend. So good job, me. You might be able to see in the corner of the frame right here that I still have 2 books to talk about. These 4 books I've read over the last 2 months are all books that I really want to do standalone reviews of, so I am going to try my hardest to squeeze in time on top of all the other videos that I'm planning on filming for this channel. If there is any particular title in this stack that you really want to see a standalone review of, please leave me in the comments and I'll prioritize that. I hopefully will get to it. I really want to. Who knows, life is complicated. And just like the last wrap-up video, I have started reading Veronica Mars, and while it definitely did not get finished in May, I will definitely finish it as the first book I finish in June. It is the second book in the Veronica Mars canon series, Mr. Kiss and Tell, and so far it's good, but harder to read on the bus than some of the other ones that I've been reading, so who knows how long it will take me to finish it, or if I will just stay up late one night finishing it because I get so involved. Who knows, who knows. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed my May wrap-up videos. I hope that you're enjoying the videos that I put on this channel when I have a chance to edit and post them. So until my next video, whatever it is, happy reading. Hello Internet! Around here I go by Cat of Diamonds, and welcome to my FannishReviews. And I come to you during somewhat bad lighting because I couldn't be bothered to wait and record after the weekend because my first Aloe crate just got here. And now have read it and now know what it's about. Which I would hope I would know what it's about now that I've read it. Wow. Great video content, Cat. Great video content.